Okay, now we're in Camtasia and we're going to edit our little video that we've just recorded. So what we do here, we've uploaded it and we've saved it, saved project as, and we've done all that, and now we're into the editing part. Now we can put a audio to it. Okay, so we can add another track. So we just go down here to tracks and we do audio track 2. And that gives us a little audio track there. So before we do all that, we could just edit out the spaces here. See how this is just play it for a little bit. So there's a space before the voices. These up and down bits are the voices. This is our editing section. So you see how it moves along, and that arm, and we're going to stop it there. Now on this part here, we can grab that right hand one, and that left one will go left, this right one go right, and this arrow will stay with the line bar. So I drag it across there, then I can put right control and delete if I want to. Well, so I push the delete key on my keyboard, and that is supposed to delete like so. Okay, now we grab it and we move it across again. This is move that across there. Whoop, don't have to be exact, and do it again. Now that one's okay, moving right up, and we'll do one more just for kicks, and we'll delete that space. Okay, so there's one there. Put the cursor in there, double click, it comes across, bring our bar across, and delete. Here's one. Slowly get it lined up, double click, grab the outside one, pull it across, and delete. And see this down here, this bar here, that brings us right across to the end. So we'll double click that, bring this right across again, and delete. Okay, so that's deleting. Now we can bring that right back to the start two ways. We can bring this across here, we can click it on here, or click on here. So if we click on here, that brings our arrow right back in our line. Now this is like the introduction. There's a space there, so we can tighten that up a bit more and delete it, because you always have a bit of an, I'll do it a bit more again. There you go. Right, now in here we can put a intro, and at the rear we can put an outro. So we can go into templates and everything that we got. Sound effects we don't need, and this is intros, little things like this. So if I double click it, it shows us what it is. Little intro like that, that'll do. I'll just click that off. So we right click it, add to timeline. I don't want it, Control Z up there. I just want it down here. Okay, now add to timeline. That's better. We've got it there, and we've got it at, I can see it. You can do clip speed. It's 100% original. I want 50%. Just want half of that. Okay, now we Control Z. Now I know what to do. Clip speed minus 50. Whoops. Okay, 150. Whoops. That brings it back. Another 150. That'll do. Okie dokie. So we can put that on the other side as well, or we can edit it and rename it and everything like that. Add to video. We've done that. Right, we'll go around to the other side, the back end. Put your cursor there, right, add to timeline. There we go. We want to cut it in half, so the clip speed will be 200. We cut in half, and that makes it like that. And we'll bring the cursor, the arrow right back to the start, and let's see. So it goes through, and it's still too long. So what I'll do is, I'll just have a quick 250 better. Now in here we can have transitions. We can. I'll just put clipboard one in there, and another checkerboard one in there. We'll go back to the clip bin, and we'll go, hang on, we'll go back to the start again, of course, and we'll see how it looks. So it's scrolling through, still a touch too long, but never mind. Then the transition comes in, then we start speaking. So we'll bring it back to the start again, and we'll use some music. So we're going to find audio, and we can bring that one in. So you can do it like that, add to timeline, and I'll bring it up to there. And I can do it again, add to timeline, and it goes right past. So bring that in here. We'll do this section to start with. See how I got my cursor on there and I can slide this. We'll stop that, and we are going to just adjust it. So I've got to play with it and experiment. So I'll just do it like that for now, and I'll bring this back here. See the shadow here, and I'm going to do audio. I'll click this audio button, and we are in the fade in and fade out section. I'll just bring this down here so we can see it. I'll bring this back up a bit. Okay, I'll just bring it further so we can see it, and I'll just bring this, scroll this. So we want it to fade in, so the music to come fading in. So we do that. I'll do Control Z because I made a mistake. And see this little lock here, I want to lock that so that doesn't move or anything like that. And I'll just bring that up here. I'll just adjust that like so, and that looks good. Then we'll bring this out here and we'll do the fade in again. There we go. Bring that out, fade in. So there the music will start and will fade in. So I'll bring this back here, double click that, and we're going to go towards the rear, to the back end of it, to the finish about there, and I'll double click, and then I'll bring this right cursor here to finish it off, and I'll fade out to the end, and we'll double click here. And now we're going to cut all the rest of it out and delete. So now we have the music there. Okie doke. Now we're going to do it to the front end. So the music starts playing and it'll get along to about here. So I'll drop it in and I'll bring this out. I'm going to fade out. We'll be fading out. Okay. So then we'll bring the cursor, bring the arrow back there. And now we're going to delete all the rest of it. I need it. And there we got the music starting, playing, fading out, and then the voice speaking. So what we can do is, I'll just try and show you, I'll bring, no, it's not right, I've just got to readjust this. It's not staying where it should, it's not doing as it's told. Get over there. Right, now come back. Now what I want to do is leave that one there, and I want to make those ones not as loud, right? So we go volume down. See, it's open and those was locked, so nothing else will change in the volume. I'll click on it. Hang on a sec. I just got to cover it all first. Right. Now we're cooking with the gas. Volume down. There you go. I'll bring it back here by clicking it on here and this here. So I brought my cursor back, my arrow, and bring it, double clicked it, and here it is right at the start. So now we can see how it goes. Yeah, it's going along and it faded out. Right. So I'll lock it and I'll open this up and we'll close that up a bit. So it's too long. And that brings everything else. I'll do it a bit more and that alters that. So what we can do is lock this off and we can delete certain section about that much. So we'll do that and we'll open it up, open the lock, and we'll delete. There it goes. It still needs to go a bit more. So I'll just do it a bit more. Yep. That looks like it. So we can lock it to be safe if you want to, and we can start again. Now that's not as long, the introduction. Now that's going well. And so I'll bring it up to the end. You double clicked, I brought it up to the end. Now it's going to just play from there onwards towards the end. That's the end. That's a little bit of editing for our Camtasia video. So we'll catch you again. It's Bristly Stewart here, signing off, and catch you in another video some other time. Thank you.